But he's a really clever footballer. He's a great foil for Raul Jimenez, Jimenez becomes more of a central figure. Jota's great at working around him, linking in the play, joining him.
Today, describe him for us as a player, Carl. Remind you of how the top half of the table looks. Manchester United need a win to...
As well as others, he kept going back, risking his own life to get out of trouble. Manchester United trying to bring Champions League football back.
They have a fast start as well. You know, it's a very...
Trouble here. It's Troy Deeney for Watford, Luke Shaw on...
And then Maguire and Matic, they leave it for each other. But like I say, the covering of Luke Shaw is absolutely magnificent. But just as I was saying, I spoke to...
He's picking up here for Watford. Luke Shaw driving forwards. His left flattened, but the referee says no foul. That's Doucouré. De La Feu tried... Looking to pick out Aaron. 6 unbeaten games had taken them out of the relegation zone. Ben Foster with Greenwood. To rescue the situation, but United playing on the edge at the moment, but there may be a chance here, and the shot from Greenwood straight at Ben Foster.
Well, he is fortunate, Fred. He's gone all the way in with James. I don't think he...
It's a nice dummy. David De Gea looked like he was about to dive at the feet there with Doucouré, who sends the ball into the side netting, but again, Watford looking threatening. This is the problem. United obviously there on the attack, the team's separated, but then...
Dawson has tiptoed forward from right back. Dawson's ball. Creates a room for the cross. Doucouré. De La Feu again. Try and pounce. And this is where United are trying to be Manchester United midfield. James on the move. Foster. Wan-Bissaka finds the side netting.
Well, Foster, who's arguably been Watford's player of the season so far, be disappointed.
Tiger's right boot again, but the ball has gone out.
Also, Fernandez that was offside.
And it's Odeon. Martial, Greenwood. No holding back from Hughes. Martial, ball taken away from him.
See when he picks the ball up, he doesn't want to play the easy ball. He wants to play the ball that can try.
Foster's retreated now as Martial keeps a hold of the ball into the pitch. James deflects space on the far side for Craig Dawson. Dawson's cross. This now is Luke Shaw. Shaw, then Foster, perfectly placed. For Watford, but Pereira will try and keep this interesting for them. Swings it wide.
It's 2 great balls into the box. Dawson, when he's going forward, he's got someone...
Easton Greenwood. Can go either way. But now, it's like Watford have targeted Fred. That's when they've stepped up on Fred. It's picked out Bruno Fernandes. Greenwood.
More than anything, and now they looked a very compact unit.
Same what he thought. There's Anthony Martial on the move. As is that ball.
He isolated.
Toes. Abdoulaye Doucouré striding forward. Doucouré calls De Gea into action.
Well, it's great pressing once again from Watford.
Messina. Luke Shaw taking no chances. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Troy Deeney's after him, and Deeney got Troy Deeney's diet. Abdoulaye Doucouré has found Pereira. Messina on the overlap. Messina. That's position. It's James. Comes to nothing, but there was a lot of frustration down below us on the Watford bench and on Pereira's face. It's James. It's all about the right decision. James. He's picked out Fred.
He's just stepped up so much, and he just looks a really good player now. But the one thing you would say is that when the ball comes to him at the edge of the box, you probably don't fancy him at the...
Yeah, he can do both sides of the job, can't he, Etienne? Now it's James. Fernandes giving chase. Foster out of his goal. Penalty. Ben Foster raced out. Martin Atkinson making the decision that he caught Fernandes, and Manchester United have a penalty.
Well, what for...
Bruno Fernandes! There is ice in those veins! This is his new home, and he's feeling right at home!
Well, made by the new top man and scored by the new top man. And if anybody thought he was going to have nerves coming to play for one of the biggest clubs in the world, well, just have this penalty on replay. And he doesn't want to do the defensive side of things, so therefore there was always going to be that space.
That's two for company. Messina. It's Martial. Fernandes on the outside. Fernandes.
Fernandes getting forward down that left-hand side again as well. But what I would say, Martial, I don't think it's the greatest ball to Fernandes. He can't tell the intelligence that he showed in the first half as well, in particular as the game was.
James faced by Dawson. Off again with the give and go, but he was the target on the far side, and the target's been found, and Messina was inside of him. Got the pieces, but United running into trouble, and this is Decore. And Luke Shaw knew exactly what was happening around it.
Well, it's all about playing in the wrong positions here. It's exactly what Dan James...
Cathcart and Dawson both forward here for Watford. In towards on the post and off the post, and Harry Maguire tried to keep it out, but he couldn't. Troy Deeney on the line to poke home for Watford. And the set piece does pay dividends for Nigel Pearson's men.
Well, they created their own problems, United. First of all, in giving the set piece away. Dawson has no idea about it, but it doesn't matter, like I previously said. Accidental or on purpose, it's always going to be disciplined. The new laws, you can see with Dawson, it hits his arm. And VAR makes...
Hughes will take it. Decision. There's Daniel James on the move. And now it's Greenwood, and no takers at the far post for United.
Against Chelsea was one they'd worked tirelessly on.
United with a corner of their own here. Again, he's trying to get around the back as he did against Chelsea. There to greet him. Foster staying on his feet this time. Lovely went from Martial! That is beautiful! A finish of his dreams from Anthony Martial, and Manchester United have really seized control now at Old Trafford.
And that, in a nutshell, is why he can be one of Manchester United's most frustrating players. Because at times was talk, was it going to be offside? It's very, very tight. I think obviously you can see his right arm.
Bruno Fernandes. Ben Foster is under his spell, and James is in space here. Daniel James, Cavaselli just stepped across him, but the ball has gone behind. The life of the keeper. De La Feu's cross far side of the pitch. Greenwood can go either way.
Means the players that have got the pace have got the area and the space to get into it.
And now it's Martial leading the breakout for Manchester United. Cathcart got back, and the referee has given the free kick and a yellow card on. He's making an impact for United at the moment. This is Daniel James on the move. Bruno Fernandes, great ball to Harry Maguire, who couldn't direct his header on target. Fernandes, it's Mason Greenwood! Explosive! That's what he can do! The rising star at Old Trafford touches the stars. 3-0.
Well, a good day's turning into a very good day for Manchester United. And it's another one of the younger players really making an impression.
Is he Martial?
No, and what he does, he brings something very different.
Today. Yeah, Marco Verratti. He's got great vision and passing ability and seems to be able to dictate the play in midfield. He also tends to develop a really good understanding with the forwards and just kind of senses the runs that they'll make. and I'm intrigued to see how he performs today.
It's getting the